On this episode of Inside the Blueprint, we'll learn about architectural metal panel systems, explore a firm specializing in HVAC design, plumbing, and electrical power for commercial projects, gain insight from real estate investment experts, plus lots more. A unique and memorable building exterior can help establish and reinforce your brand identity. It can make your business easily recognizable and memorable to everyone who passes by. There are many options out there. Let's hear from the experts at AIS Architectural Image Systems, who can tell us why they think metal panel systems are the superior option.
As a leading fabricator and installer of ACM and metal panel systems, it is AIS's goal to provide the customer with a premium product. We service various components from automotive to retail to hospitality, medical, as well as high-rise office buildings. Providing the best customer service means meeting all of our customers' needs by answering the phone 24/7, by being there to consult with them at the inception of their project, installation, and meeting their schedules.
Metal panel systems comes in a wide range of colors. They also have a long life warranty of a minimum of 20 years. It also, with our attachment system, meets or exceeds all the state and local fire codes and wind loads. When we first get a set of architectural drawings, we try to analyze exactly what type of metal panel system is going to best achieve what the architect's intent was.
Metal panels offer a wide variety of colors, textures, and profiles that makes them work exceptionally well with most architectural designs.
The great thing about metal panel systems is that you can utilize them in any aspect of a project with virtually zero limitations. Metal panels these days can be formed into almost any shape that you can imagine to be able to use that effect to add the depth that you're going to need to a specific project.
In the building construction industry, 90% of the time it's either metal stud or wood framing, and they're never plumb or square. So our biggest challenge on that is to make it plumb. So we have to use hat channels, shims of that nature to try to make that finished product look nice and straight for the end user. How long things take to install depends on the amount of square footage of the building. A typical, say, 2,000 square foot install job is going to take, from the time we field measure to fabrication to install, is going to take somewhere around 4 to 6 weeks. Other materials like brick, stucco, EIFS type materials are going to take 6 to 8 weeks. So we can do it in a shorter period of time because of the fabrication that we do in-house. Metal panel systems are easy to maintain. Just use a mild detergent with a low pressure power washer and do this annually, and you maintain your shine.
There have been significant advancements in these types of systems in recent years, focusing on both energy efficiency and sustainability.
Sustainability in the construction industry is important. Being able to use material that can be recycled or is made from recycled material is going to have less impact for the environment. A lot of advancements that have been made to the systems that allow for insulated applications. You now have a lightweight product with metal panels or ACM that allow for easier attachment to an exterior insulated application.
AIS offers a turnkey process. We work with the architect during the design phase. We then use our in-house engineering and fabrication all the way through the in-house installation crews. Our future plans are bright. We are continually purchasing state-of-the-art equipment. We just recently bought a new CNC table, our third one. We also are in the design phase for a new fabrication shop built on our property here. And we are continually adding sales force to enhance our market share. It is important to remember that metal panel systems are beautiful, and they will enhance your architectural design. AIS is the solution to your architectural metal panel systems.
For more information about AIS Architectural Image Systems, LLC, visit their website, aisysllc.com. And of course, visit our website, insidetheblueprint.com. Many building projects are often celebrated for their architectural achievements. However, a team of engineers are also essential to the project's success. Let's hear from the experts at Brown Consulting Engineers about their contributions and efforts to ensure that a building's HVAC and electrical systems enhance the indoor environment.
Most of our clients are architects. We do some projects directly for institutions, hospitals, universities, school districts. We do mechanical, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning design, plumbing design, electrical power, lighting, life safety systems design, such as fire alarm systems, communication systems, all the mechanical and electrical and plumbing systems that go in a building. We want to be involved with the overall design to make sure that the equipment and systems that we are designing work with the intent of the building.
HVAC engineers play a crucial role in creating comfortable, safe, and energy-efficient indoor environments by designing, implementing, and maintaining advanced climate control systems.
When a client brings us a new project, we'll look at the overall design of their building and start deciding what type of mechanical systems would apply, such as what space is available, what maybe internal heat gains there might be to a facility, such as medical equipment, x-ray machines, or a computer room. We also work with the architects to accommodate space for those types of systems. Where will it go in the building? How much clearance do we need for service and maintenance? And just the initial installation, just making sure that our systems fit. We then will perform heating and ventilation load calculations that consider the building envelope, how much glass there is, what the wall insulation is, internal heat gains, how many people, for instance, is it a classroom or is it an office, is it a conference room? That's what we utilize and consider when we're performing our load calculations. Modern building codes are constantly changing to increase energy efficiency in the commercial environment. Other things that we would consider is the energy efficiency of the equipment, controls, how is the equipment operated to maximize its efficiency from the standpoint of scheduling the equipment or operating it so that you're only providing the amount of energy into the building necessary to keep it comfortable.
At Brown Consulting Engineers, we design lighting systems, power systems, life safety systems, telecommunication systems, lighting designs, power designs, emergency power systems, as well as nurse call systems, fire alarm systems, and data and telephone systems. When designing electrical systems, there are many factors to take into account. They can include cost, longevity, functionality. There's a lot of different things that go into selecting different types of systems to do different functions.
Brown Consulting Engineers take a very hands-on approach to every project.
Economic requirements that we often consider are the cost of equipment is important to an owner who's constructing a building, but also maintenance cost and life cycle cost.
A lot of our projects, you're required to not only meet building codes, but perhaps city codes or even owner requirements that all have to be taken into account into our designs. When designing our electrical systems, longevity is an important part of the things that we do to select different products. You want to select products that are going to last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years into the future that an owner can maintain and continue to use reliably into the future.
Having provided mechanical and electrical engineering services to a wide variety of industries, Brown Consulting Engineers strive to do it right the first time, every time.
Well, Brown Consulting Engineers, we've been in business for almost 30 years. We've maintained a lot of long-time relationships with local architects and with local institutions, and we have maintained those relationships and look forward to continuing to work with them and hope to be in business for another 30 years.
For more information about Brown Consulting Engineers, visit their website, brownconsultingengineers.com, and of course, visit our website, InsideTheBlueprint.com. Railroads play a fundamental role in the transport of goods throughout the United States, and railroads need rail parks. These parks are crucial components of the transportation and logistics infrastructure, ensuring the efficient operation of rail networks. McAlister Assets RCR Rail Co. has been in the rail business since 2018. McAlister investment firms have focused on private equity investments for 51 years.
Our primary business is investment capital via raw land and rail park development. My main hat that I wear in the company is searching for new projects, managing ongoing projects, and searching for land and helping sell the land. McAlister Assets is a series of family business. McAlister Company was started by my dad in 1972. The core business of raw land investment has been carried through since the beginning. The rail investment that we offer now in development came in about 5 years ago when we started McAlister Assets. Our primary land deals are future residential, but most recently the land we've been purchasing has been for our rail developments. The benefit that we're able to bring to an investor is manage their real estate investment for them. That is a very strong benefit we bring to them along with our track record.
We don't think about working in a male-dominated industry at all, because what we do with our investment as well as our industrial rail served parks, it is dominated by men in both sectors. We just go out there and we do the best job we can. And in this day and time, I don't think it's so much worrying about the gender as it is your trustworthiness, your integrity, and just doing a good job in your work ethic. We have a proven track record. We have a strong record of returns for our investors. And there are some investors that have invested with the McAlister family and have been with the firm for over 30 years. What is very important is the due diligence that we do, the economic, the market studies that really set our investments apart, and being able to make the hard decisions in a challenging situation.
The presence of a well-designed rail park can have positive economic impacts on the surrounding communities.
By opening a rail park, companies like Samsung, Tesla, etc. that we work with are now able to invest in a real estate market that they never would have gone to before. By bringing that type of company to an area, we're increasing housing, restaurant attendance, hotel growth, taxes for the city, returns for the economy, and just general growth and development. In our park in Taylor, for example, RCR will be putting in over $36 million in public infrastructure to help that area and the west side of the city grow. So it's just a general ability to bring in large industries and help a community grow. We have very strong relationships with our engineers, our surveyors, our general contractors who are building our parks. We have employees that have been with us for a very long time, so those relationships are very important to us as well. We go into a community and generate relationships with the local government and the counties. We're in the middle of creating a strong relationship with the state of Texas to help them promote the logistics component to them marketing Texas to companies coming in. In our new business bucket, which is the rail development, we have spent an inordinate amount of time generating a very strong relationship with Union Pacific, UP, the Burlington Northern, which is BNSF. By having strong relationships with the different salesmen and marketing people in each of those class 1s, when a customer comes to us that's aggregate or feedstock or pipe or whatever, we're able to direct them quickly to the right sales and marketing department. Because of our relationship with them, if there's a new customer that's coming in that's very important to us and we would like them to be in the park, we're able to stress that to the class 1, and people like doing business that they get along with, and that's the benefit to the customer. The way that we're able to give investors 2 different types of investments, we have long-term capital gain via a shorter window investment, which is our raw land. We give cash flow investment, which is a longer investment via our rail parks.
One of the most interesting projects that we're working on right now is the RCR Taylor Rail Logistics Park in Taylor, Texas. The Taylor Rail Park is located right off of Highway 79, which many experts do consider one of the most desirable economic development stretches of highway in the country. It sets itself apart with the logistics and the railroad and has become known as a unicorn in the Central Texas area. We actually brought industrial rail back to an area that was void, and the industries that are coming into the area, in any location, we actually teach some of the industries how to use industrial rail and incorporate them into their supply chains. Whenever it comes to our investments, the difference in working with with McAlister is our track record, our strong history, the continued split of profit returns that we offer and have for 51 years now, and the investment opportunities and the due diligence that goes into these opportunities, and being able to walk away and say no to an opportunity if we need to. Whenever I go out and visit with investors, it's amazing the feedback that I receive. And so that makes me very excited about the future we have. We have a very solid team in place, and I'm just very excited to see where we go and what we do in the future.
The uniqueness of the rail investment space that we're in, not many people do it, and then offer it to the general limited partner. We took a structure of raw land investment and brought it to a rail development. That doesn't happen, it's not really out on the market. So we are very unique in that, and when we go out and talk to people, they just, their jaws drop because they're like, well, we've never seen that before. If two girls can break into the stodgy old rail industry, anyone can do anything. It's been fun to be in the commercial real estate, grew up in it. I'm not a big woman can do anything. However, I did grow up in an industry that was not female heavy, and nor is the rail industry. And so I think that's an accomplishment that we should be proud of.
For more information about McAlister Assets, visit their website, McAlisterAssets.com. And of course, visit our website, InsideTheBlueprint.com. Do you understand the purpose of medical research? Insights provided by patients today promise to lessen the impact of some of our greatest health problems while also improving the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. Let's learn more.
I started Echo because I watched my grandma and Uncle Don both suffer with chronic illnesses which made them debilitated. They were only allowed so many minutes per doctor in the room to get a treatment. I felt like that wasn't enough, and I wanted to change healthcare one patient at a time, and that's exactly what we do here. With treatments that are currently on the market, if they're not selling or there's a new treatment out, we recruit those patients to give their opinions on their day-to-day lives with that condition or disease. We then find the patients, we screen them, we recruit them, and then we get them on the study, they share their opinion, and they get paid. It's that easy.
Echo recruits for a wide variety of studies and gathers important information that will be helpful for the advancement of medical research.
We typically recruit for many types of cancer studies and also studies that are for more rare diseases, including myasthenia gravis or Rett syndrome. We work with every sick patient and their caregivers in order to go ahead and get everyone's voices heard. We look for these more rare studies because there's less known about them. The patients and their caregivers are less likely to get their voices heard and be recruited onto those specific types of studies. As soon as a new study crosses over my desk, I'll dig into our panel that is 100% HIPAA compliant, and I'll look for all those patients and their caregivers that may have been diagnosed by a healthcare professional with those specific conditions. The screening process, it may be from about 5 minutes up to about 15 minutes, dependent upon that specific type of study and what they're going to be doing on this study, whether it's a short little interview or maybe a survey link. And then I'll fully screen them in hopes to go ahead and get them fully onto that study and get their voice heard.
Actively engaging patients in the research process is how researchers can gain insights that are more relevant to patient needs and preferences.
We are recruited by a big pharmaceutical company or an advertising company to help better the treatment or to see why a treatment out on the market is no longer being prescribed. A medication will stop selling and the advertising agency will contact us and say, hey Dee, we believe that this medication is not selling anymore because it's this color, this shape, this size. Can we do a market research study and give these patients visuals to look at? These patients get online on their computer, they're shown a screen of stimuli, different colors, different shapes, different sizes, and also the pill box. So some people wonder why we get such huge pill boxes when the pills are only this much. Well, it's because that advertisement, they're trying to get the word across, by the way. Learned that doing field design and package modifications. We take privacy very seriously. We are 100% HIPAA compliant, and we also keep all of our study information on a server that we do not touch until 7 years after the study expires.
I've been a technician for 27 years for a garage. In the last 3 years, I started working for Dee at Echo doing some accounting due to COVID. Financially, the garage was having some trouble, and so I decided to take a part-time job. Well, I had to take a very big jump. For 27 years as being a technician and then changing careers, I'm grateful, but it was very heartbreaking at first. But with the opportunities that Dee gave me, it was very easy to walk into.
COVID came with many changes for many people. Year 2, Kat was able to change her career over to Echo. We were able to be in our very first magazine, and I was able to accomplish one of my very first ever childhood dreams when I was 5 years old, of finally owning my very own Porsche.
Changing healthcare one story at a time.
Brenna is, she gives disabled people a reason to keep going. She is a trooper. I don't look up to many people, but I look up to her. She's actually a disabled mom, and she gets up every day and pours all that she can into Echo, and she pours all she can into her 7-year-old daughter. I had to have her on the team, and it was the best decision I've ever made in my life, because she inspires so many disabled people that we know to get out there and get a job or a side hustle, and she's just, I don't know how she does it. She runs circles around me.
With increased collaboration, new technological innovations are making it easier to collect and analyze medical data.
The driving force for this mean fire I have in my belly is people. I like to help people. I like to make a difference. I like to see that person smile. I like to know that they matter again and that they're not forgotten. That's what makes me tick. That's what gets me going every morning. I am so proud that it's a woman-owned business. I want to be equal like everybody else. And I think the more women-owned business we can show, the more diversity that we have, the better humans we're going to be.
For more information about Echo Project Management Group, visit their website, echopmg.com. And of course, visit our website, insidetheblueprint.com. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Inside the Blueprint, go to our website, insidetheblueprint.com.